Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to learn about retrieval augmented generation, also known as RAG. If you have heard about AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini or the cloud, then you probably heard about the term RAG. But what exactly is RAG? Why is everyone using it in AI applications? And how does it help AI give a better answer? In this video, I will explain everything in a very simple language with easy examples. So let's get started. So why RAG matter? Before understanding RAG, let's first understand the problem. Like large language models are very smart. They can write code, answer question and create content, but they also have a limitations. For example, they may not know the latest information. They cannot automatically access your company private documents. Sometimes they even generate incorrect answers. This is called hallucinations. This is where the AI RAG helps. So instead of answering only the model memory, RAG first researches the trusted document and then it gives those documents to the AI. So now finally AI creates answers based on that information so that the answer become more accurate, more up to date and more reliable. Now we will come to what is RAG. Now let's understand the definitions. RAG stand for Retrieval Augmented Generation. In simple word, RAG is a method where an AI first search for the correct informations. You know what it will do? It will search for the correct informations. Then usually the informations to generate the final answer. So you can remember RAG in a 3 simple steps. Like first, retrieve. Okay, find the most relevant information, then argument and that information to the AI prompt, then generate. The AI creates the final answer using the retrieval information. So instead of guessing, the AI based on the real data. So basically you will get the real data, not guess answer. Now about benefit of RAG. Now let's why RAG is useful. Okay, why? The first benefit is very few incorrect answer, right? Since the AI uses the trusted document, it is less likely to make things up. Second, benefit is a fresh knowledge. If your document changes, you simply update the data and there is no need to train the AI model again. The third benefit is a low cost. One AI model can work with many different knowledge bases. Finally, RAGs helps protect private data. Sensitive information stay inside your organization system instead of becoming the part of the AI model. This is the main reason why companies prefer RAG in real world applications. Now RAG pipeline. Now let's understand how RAG works. The complete process has the 3 main stages. Like first we have ingestions. So here the document like PDF, Word, files, websites and database are collected. Okay, now the content is divided into small pieces called chunks. After chunkings, these chunks are converted into vector and they store in the vector database. Now the second stage is a retrieval. So when a user asks a question, that question is also converted into vector. The system searches the vector database and find the most relevant chunks. The third is generations. The retrieval argument is added to the prompt. The large language model use the context to generate the final answer. This is the complete RAG pipeline. You should remember this pipeline. This is a complete pipeline I have explained you. Now come to ingestions pipeline. What is the ingestion? Basically, data source any data source it will get, like PDF or website you giving the conference pages, something like that. Then what it will do, it will do the chunking strategies will work. It's depend what chunking strategies you are using, like you are using Python or Node.js as a code to chunk it and then making a JSON and then passing to the your AI model. So this will help you to have a token window to handle the token window. Then embedding means converting each chunk into a semantic vector. Means you are making a important informations and making a chunks basically into the semantic search, like maybe in JSON format or similar, so that the vector can do the search on that chunks basically. Now the vector index. So vector database you will use here or store in the vectors all the meta informations with a source link. So this will help you to completely search your data. Now let's come to runtime retrieval pipelines. So user asks the questions like capture user intent. What is the intent of the user is asking. Now query embedded will work like factorize the request. Then it will search in the complete chunks, which chunks you have made. Depend on the data chunks. I already told you chunking strategies can be matters according to your data. Like it is a very large data, then it's matter. Then re-ranking the useful evidence it will find which is already before used or which is having a high confidence level. So like that it will search in that, then it will generate the one answer, that is check and generate the answer, accurate answer it will find. Like your leave policies in the companies, so it will find the day and the time, etc. So like that it will find. So this is a runtime retrieval pipeline. I hope you got till here. If not, you can comment the comment box. Also here you have a page number, you can write it like if you have any confusion. So basically it will help you produce the accurate meaningful answer. This is complete pipeline will find the accurate meaningful answer for you. Now let's come to next. Now what is the implementation choice that matters? Like first step, I already told you, it is a collection of data that come from the PDF, website, Microsoft Words document, conference pages, databases or internal company documents. Next step is basically chunkings will do. Large document are divided into small pieces. Good chunking is very important because better chunks leads to the better answer. The third step is embeddings. Okay, now each chunk is converted into vector. The vector is a simple numerical representations of the meaning of the next text. Finally, these vectors are stored in the vector database. Along with the vectors, important informations like document name, page number, creation date, and user permission is also stored. This extra information is called metadata. So metadata, basically what is the metadata? Metadata help the system retrieve the correct document faster. Okay, now let's move to the forward. Now RAG, architectural options. Now let's understand what happens after user submit a questions. Okay, RAG architecture. So now let's look at the different types of RAG architecture. This is the first naive RAG. This is a simple version. It is search the document and generate an answer. It looks for learning and small projects. Next, it's hybrid RAG. This is combine the semantic search and traditional keyword search. This improve search. Basically, this improve search accurate, especially for the company documents. Then come to RAG with memory. So RAG with memory, basically this remember the previous conversations. This will help the AI answer follow up with the questions naturally. Another type is a graph, basically RAG. Instead of searching only documents, it's also understand the relationship between the people, products, or organizations. This is useful for the search, research, and the knowledge graph. Next is agentic RAG. So here AI can make decisions using external tools called API, perform multiple search information before answering. This is a useful for the complex business application. Then we have a multimodal RAG. It's work with the text, images, audio, video, tables, screenshot together. The final there is a self-reflective RAG. This system is check its own answer. This if the evidence is weak, it's perform another search and improve the response before it showing to the user. So I hope you understand till here properly, because this is the architecture of RAG, basic RAG. This is very, very important. So make sure you will find you will remember this. It will give you a lot of answers when you are in interview. Now come to the native standard RAG. So here the questions, then search, the context prompt, and answer. It is very simple. So fast, a simple question answer flow like retrieval chunks, then place into and generate answers. Simple searching basically. Then the hybrid RAG, I already told you. Hybrid RAG. Like hybrids combine the semantic search and traditional keyword search. Then RAG with memory, I already told, it's help the AI answer follow-up questions naturally. Then we have a graph RAG. Instead of searching only document, it also understands the relationship between the people, product, or organization. What is the relation basically? So this will help in the type. This will come in the type of graph RAG. This is very useful for the research and the knowledge graph. If someone is asked you research and knowledge graph will be used by type will be graph RAG. Now agentic AI, like AI can make a decisions. We all know AI can make a decisions using external tools called APIs, perform multiple search before it will answer you. It will do the multiple search, then it will give you the answer. Now the multi-modal RAG, it's work with basically texts, images if you provide videos, so it will work on that. Now self-reflection RAG, basically system check its own answers. So this is very important, what answer is generated by the RAG. So it should basically validate before giving to you, before response showing to the user. Evidence with the evidence should validate. Now this is a minimal RAG code shape. So this is a small code which I am showing to you, like this type of API blocks you can have, and LLM generate system. So this type of code snippet of RAG, simple RAG, you can see on the screen. So like this. Now the last key takeaway, like start with the simple use case. Okay, so basically I've given you all the information about the RAG. So if you want to understand practically, like you want to make a RAG with me, so please comment on the video. I will make the next video where I will show you the complete working RAG. You can create your own. So RAG is very important when you are preparing for the interview, or you should know if in today's world about, like in AI, it is very, very important now, RAG for every organizations. So that's it from my end. So if you like the video, please like and comment and follow. Thanks, and keep watching Code by Heart.